Hey guys, what's up? Hope everybody had a great day. I know it's Friday, so good start to the weekend, I hope. This is going to be day 3 of my 31 days of fossils for the month of December. And I'm going to have a really good episode tonight because there's a really good story behind this one that I'm going to show you guys and share with you guys tonight. And I'm pretty familiar with the the paleontological aspect behind it. As far as where it's found and things like that. So I will get to it. However, I did just get something really cool come in the mail tonight. I actually won an auction and on eBay. And I don't try to buy fossils very often, but sometimes I just get bored and 11:30 at night I'm laying in bed and somehow I find myself on eBay. Whoopsie. But anyway, I wound up bidding on this one tooth, and I won it. So I'm going to show you guys here. This is actually the biggest representation of this tooth that I have in my collection. Obviously, I didn't find it. I found it on eBay. But let me show you. So this is a beautiful, bigger than 6-inch Meg. And I'm not going to try to lie to you guys and say that it's 100% real. It is based off a real tooth, however, it's been restored. So almost all of the edging has been restored, the tip has been restored, okay, and also some of the root on both sides. But the dude that did it did a really good job, because it's really hard to tell that this tooth has been touched at all. Looks like it just came fresh off the Carolina shore. It's a very beautiful example of a 6-inch Meg. Very rare. So I got it more or less to be able to start manifesting them when I go diving in Venice. Maybe I'll find a 6-incher out there. Who knows? Anyway, thought you guys would enjoy that. So let me get to the bulk of the episode then. So here's my tooth that I'm going to show you tonight. Okay, so it's this one in the middle. Obviously it's got some brothers and sisters around it, and this is all from the same shark. So this is a shark from the Cretaceous era, and it's called Cretoxarina Mantelli. Okay, now this is a honker of a tooth right here. I believe this is an upper, and it's sort of towards the center of the shark's mouth. Okay, finding a tooth of this size, I'll tell you, I've been hunting in Alabama pretty regularly now for about 3.5 years, and I have yet to find anything bigger than this. This is a spectacular example of arena. And you can see it's almost got this really nice chocolate brown color to it. And I have these all on display, so I just have them with Elmer's glue onto this paper, which is reversible by using water, so there's no harm to the teeth here. So that's why I can't take it off and show you the back, but the back looks really good too. So it's the whole tooth, no restoration. It's real shiny like that because I did coat it in B76 boot bar, just to kind of consolidate it and protect it, since it is such a treasure to find of mine. And it's probably one of my favorite teeth in my collection. Let's go ahead and measure it real quick. So we've got from the tip of the root to the tooth tip, looks to be about, I just don't know this computer, 2.095. So not bad. Not bad for arena. So the story behind this is really good. I'm going to tell you the story first before I tell you all the educational stuff. So I showed up to the creek where I hunt for these kinds of teeth and all other kinds of teeth. I showed up to the creek one morning with my buddy. Miles was there, and Rockin' Rick, and actually Rick wasn't there that day. I wish he was though, because he would have been freaking out over this tooth. Anyway, Miles was definitely there. And so I showed up with Avery. And as I'm pulling in to like where we park, man, didn't I back my car right up into a huge thick wooden pole. Man, it was like, I was freaking out. I was livid. Like, I'd never hit anything in a car in my life. And just then did I back up because I just did not see this pole. So sure enough, it just like scraped the back fender side of my car and like ruined the little marker light. Like, it was all torn up. So I was really frustrated. And I was like, all right, so everything just has to go up from this point because I am not in a good mood. Like, I almost left. I was so upset. But I'm like, I just drove 3 hours. I might as well hunt. So I got my butt down into the creek, you know, started sifting. It was just the regular finds, you know, like we're pulling out Scupanorhynchus, Squalocorax, just the usual Cretaceous shark teeth. And I remember I went over to this one spot I hadn't looked in yet. And there was just a lot of like large gravel conglomerates. So like you're talking, you know, when you're in the creek, you're looking at gravel, you know, maybe this size or whatever. But these were like huge river rocks and pebbles. So I was like, okay, this would be a great spot for like a mosasaur vert to settle out, or something like that. So I'm digging. I probably dug there for about 20 minutes. And, you know, I'm just got in the zone, not really thinking, talking to Miles while I'm digging, sifting. And then all of a sudden, man, I look down after I pull my sifter out of the water to release all the dirt, and it was right there sitting on top. And I just couldn't believe it. Like, I'm like, wait a minute. Am I looking for Megs? Like, where am I? Am I in the Peace River? I'm like, hold on a second. I'm like, that's not a Meg. And I picked it up. I remember like reaching down and like picking it up and like, oh my God. And then I guess Miles heard me say it or whatever. So I put it down in my sifter real quick and I was like, hey, I was like, Miles, you gotta come here for a second. I was trying to just stay calm, but he probably knew because I had a smile like from ear to ear on my face, just like my face was glowing with joy. So he's like, what? And I was like, come here, you gotta see this. So, and him and I always have a rivalry over like who's gonna find the biggest rena, because the spot that we actually call hunt at, we call it Las Renas, just because it's something stupid. It's funny, but we always fight about who's gonna get the biggest Cretoxarina that trip. And the first time we were out there, first time he went out there, he found a monster, and it was nice, but it wasn't big as this one. So anyway, I call him over and I'm like, hey, look in the sifter. And he's like, he's looking, I'm like, he's not seeing it. It's like right there in front of him. I'm like, he starts like shoving the gravel around. I'm like, no. I was like, right there. I point to it and he's like, oh. And he just like looks up at me and he's like, I'm like, yeah, buddy. I was like, that's Arena right there. So he goes back over to his spot. He's shaking his head the whole way back there. He was happy for me, obviously, but, you know, he was a little jelly. It's okay. It's all right, Miles. But, yeah, that was really cool. So, really awesome time finding that tooth. And I had a smile on my face, like, freaking from ear to ear the whole day. So, enough of that story. So, a little bit about the paleontology of it. I wrote the Selma group because the Selma group is really where a lot of these Cretaceous formations in Alabama come from. So the Selma group, it's aged anywhere from the strata dating from the Santonian to the Maastrichtian. I think I'm saying that wrong, but that's how I say it. So the later stages of the Cretaceous period. And let's see, Santonian starts at about 86.3 million years and goes to about 83 million years. Oh, it's followed by the Campanian. Huh, weird. So apparently there's quite a gap between these formations because it says that there's... Yeah, okay, no, I'm lying. Don't listen to me. It's Santonian and Maastrichtian. Okay. Anyway, so some of the subunits that exist here are, you know, the Morville Chalk Formation, which is very famous. Chalk gullies that you see, stuff like at Harrell Station and things like that. And then you have Tomopolis Chalk, Ripley Formation, and then a Prairie Bluff Chalk. And you can also find beautiful exogyra in all these formations. Lots of mollusks, shark teeth, turtle bones, mosasaur teeth, plesiosaur teeth, and the whole lot. Because millions of years ago, Alabama, right where it's called the current Black Belt region, which kind of runs through the center of the state, it was covered in a relatively shallow sea. I don't call it too shallow because there was a point where like there was ammonites and stuff, so it got out to like deeper water as you go towards the south. But so you're thinking, you know, you can find marine reptiles, like I said. You can find some dinosaurs actually. Appalachiosaurus has been found in Alabama. It's very rare that you'll find it here because there would have had to been, I guess, a situation where like a dinosaur died on the beach and then maybe like a mosasaur came up and like grabbed it and carried it back into the water, or you know, maybe there was a bad hurricane and got washed in the sea. So it would have had to been some kind of thing like that, some kind of situation like that for you to find dinosaur teeth in there, or bones for that matter. But there's also been pterosaurs that have been found in the formation, and then, you know, as you know, pterosaurs, probably like any other seabird, would have been flying over the sea, kind of hanging low, looking for fish to grab. You know, a little ancotis coming up to the top, and would have tried to swoop down and get them, and then maybe there was a mosasaur lying right beneath, waiting for that pterosaur to come down, and could have just jumped out of the water and grabbed it, or, you know, I'm just speculating, but you've got an imagination, you could probably think about and imagine what I'm talking about now. So anyway, that is my story for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and leave a like, and, you know, subscribe to my videos. I'm gonna be doing, like I said, you know, 28 more of these videos for the month of December. So if you're interested and you want to keep watching and seeing the rest of my collection, make sure you tune in tomorrow. Alright guys, have a good one.